All right, we're gonna see how this works. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I literally just saw on my YouTube channel page that we have a new game coming out called Aliens: Dark Descent. This year is really gonna be chock full of a bunch of video games, apparently. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the official gameplay release date trailer, and we're gonna see what we got here.
Hello, and welcome to this exclusive first look at Aliens Dark Descent. In this short preview, we reveal what kind of experience awaits you. Dark Descent is a real-time, squad-based tactical action game.
Is this like
You are the commander. Marines are your weapon. You are tasked with investigating a sinister uprising that caused a vicious xenomorph outbreak on the moon. Your squad is controlled fluidly and intuitively as one unit, where any command you issue is automatically dispatched to the Marines best equipped for the task. Whether you're using mouse and keyboard or a controller, we want you to be fully immersed in the world and the iconic Aliens experience.
You know what to do.
Lead strategically. Enter combat without breaking stride, slowing down time at the touch of a button, just enough to distribute tactical orders with military precision. Tread carefully though, because death is permanent in Dark Descent. And losing a Marine in combat is irreversible.
Shut the doors!
Forge unique paths for survival. Explore large open levels to complete story missions and side objectives.
Come out friendly like, yeah? Don't shoot, don't shoot!
Level up your loyal Marines with special abilities, perks, and gear, and customize the squad composition to optimize each run. At Tindalos, we're extremely excited to bring this game to all fans of the legendary Aliens license and to all the real-time action strategy fans.
Hey, hold on a minute. Okay, so this is an RTS game, and it comes out in June? Hey, I didn't know that. Like, yeah, I agree with that. That definitely elevates my interest on this. Okay, so this has piqued my interest. Number one, because it's not first-person shooter. It's gonna be an RTS style. I wonder if you can add more guys to your squad, like if you do the side objectives. That'll be pretty decent. Now, I think the last Aliens game I played wasn't Isolation. It was Fireteam Elite. That's why I low key thought this was. It was Fireteam Elite, and I'm not I'm not a fan of that one. It really wasn't that good, in terms of just a game in general. Hold on, I am gonna adjust myself. Okay, so it wasn't it wasn't that good of a game. Fire Team Elite. Isolation was pretty decent. It was scary, so they got that horror element right. I'm just curious about how they're gonna do a horror element in this game since it is RTS. I guess the fact that you could potentially lose uh, squad members and just have like down to one soldier, and then you could potentially lose that one soldier and see that could make it a form of horror, but I am curious about it because I don't know. I haven't. It's been a hot second since I've played an Aliens game. Hold on. I wonder if this is actually what is this? It's called Dark Descent. Yeah, it's not even available yet. Ooh, got the pulse rifle. Yeah, it's not available yet for pre-order. But as I was just saying, it's interesting because we heard nothing about. I hadn't heard anything about this game, like at all, and it's something coming out now. From the looks of it, let's see. Cause I literally just got off of playing Company Heroes 3, so that's what immediately comes to mind when I see something like this. Yeah, I mean, it looks decent. I mean, it looks good. It looks good for an RTS game. This actually looks pretty good. So you're not gonna be facing just aliens from the looks of it. You're gonna be going up against probably like scavengers and whatnot that are also trying to kill you, which okay is gonna start falling into aliens, colonial marines. I remember when they did that. That was terrible. It completely took you out of the horror element. So if they want to do this right, which I'm hoping that they do this right, okay, they can have scavengers in the game where you're actually doing like a firefight against people who can actually shoot back. But it has to be done in the beginning. If they do it in the beginning, then afterwards you get introduced to the xenomorphs. Like the xenomorphs now know that you're there because of the whole firefight between you and the enemy. So now you're trying to survive that. That can work. What doesn't work is introducing me to the xenomorphs, trying to survive it. Then all of a sudden I'm fighting scavengers, so I'm going loud. Then I go back to xenomorphs because like scavengers and people that I shoot back, that is an enemy that I already know because it's in like every other first person shooter. So I'm gonna like my mind immediately goes to like when Colonial Marines happened. My mind immediately went to Call of Duty. It didn't go to like a horror element. It went to Call of Duty, and then my mind stayed on Call of Duty throughout the whole game. That's what I was trying to do. Though to me, it stopped being horror and survival. Alien Isolation did it best because you really couldn't kill that alien. So that's why I don't have a problem. Like I didn't have a problem with it. Okay, so like if they do some similar to that, I can see it working better. Now, whether they did that or not, I don't know, but we're gonna have to find out. The HUD looks decent. You can use. They have the robotic minigun that kind of like works on its own, so that's looking cool. I mean, like the world looks decent as hell, but it's not. It's an RTS game, so it doesn't have to look perfect. It looks nice though. All right, now, like I said, I am coming off of Company Heroes 3, so obviously when it comes to this game, I'm not thinking Call of Duty. I'm automatically thinking Company Heroes. Now, rather that actually is something I should be thinking. Like you guys probably tell me anyways, but all right. I'm thinking automatic Company Heroes 3, but instead of fight building machinery and using it to go fight some Germans, you're just taking control of a squad and trying to make them survive. Um, but I'm still thinking of like the tactics that I would use to try to keep a squad alive. Company Heroes 3. I wonder if that's gonna be like similar to this, and what they're trying to do. So, because the UI in Company Heroes is not that bad. So it could be pretty decent in this game, even if they keep it the same. So hold on, we're gonna take a look at this. See, this looks decent as hell. And I want to see what this was in the beginning. Hold on. Not him. No, I mean, no, that's not anymore. This looks like this is the scavenger that we're going to be going up against. And that looks like that might be LV-426. I don't know if they said what planet we're on. Like, we're on a moon. I wonder if this is in-game. That looks like the thing from Alien Isolation. But, okay. My whole thing is, though, is that nowadays it's kind of becoming too difficult um, for them to make a good aliens horror game, only because we know so much about the aliens already. This isn't like some new creature that we don't know what they do to you and everything. So they don't really have the same fear level as like it might have had in the past. That's why I think Alien Isolation was such a good game. A good game because it actually did it well. So they're gonna have like some big shoes to fill, but it looks good. All right, hold on. Alien Dark Descent. It's on Steam. All right, so this is gonna give us a little bit more. That's why I want to look at it. You are the commander. They're your weapon. You're gonna face off in a gripping original alien story against iconic xenomorph creatures, ranging from facehuggers to Praetorians, alien queens, and many more. So they're gonna have different xenomorph types. Okay, including rogue human commandos and a brand new threat unique to this alien storyline. That's probably those things that we saw with the weird things on his back. Okay, so it's a brand new storyline. It's probably gonna, I guess, it's gonna be considered canon, but okay, new storyline. Forge unique paths for survival in a persistent world, uncovering shortcuts, creating safe zones, and setting up motion trackers to stay one step ahead of these creatures. Okay, okay, that looks like that's gonna be an interesting part. Ooh, this is new. Change squad tactics from mission to mission, carefully managing your soldiers' health, resources, and sanity to avoid permanent team losses and mental breakdowns. Okay, okay, that also has piqued my interest. Okay, so mainly the mental breakdown part. All right, because yeah, I don't think I've ever had a horror game where I don't really play horror games like that, but like even thinking like from Dead Space, because that was like that's my first horror game. You didn't really worry about the mental state of your character and having to take care of them. Then this one you're gonna have to. That's gonna be an interesting part of the game to actually check out because I like when they add these new mechanics to it. But okay, so resources. How I mean the health is obvious. Yeah. Assemble and level of squads composed of 5 starting marine classes with dozens of specializations, unique abilities, and weapons. So that doesn't tell me if we would actually get more marines. Like we have like a whole like we can add like a 6 member or 7th member. Because I want to see if we can add that. That's a cool ass picture. They're right there. They're behind the door. You can pre-order in Europe right now. Oh, yeah, you can pre-order here too. All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep this one short, but we're gonna keep tabs on it because I think this might actually be a decent ass game. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna get it on PC on Steam, because I like playing my RTS games on the computer. I don't really care for console RTS games, but this looks decent, and I'm gonna see how this works. But all right, that's basically it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't really try to keep these videos too long when it comes to the whole gameplay thing. But I have other videos coming out for you guys. Sorry, I'm looking at I have two different screens I'm looking at. Um, I'm gonna see how this game works. I don't know who Focus Entertainment is. That's the publisher. I probably play something from them. But okay. Yep, that's basically it. Alright, sorry about that. But yep, alright. I have other videos coming out today, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, see when they come out. We're gonna have some Dead Space stuff come out as well. And I did get Oolong and Wild. What was it called? Wild Heart. Yeah, Wild Hearts. So that's gonna be up next in my playthrough as well. But other than that, peace out.